I'm gonna give it a few seconds so somebody can pop in because I don't want to like go through this alone. And I'm not pressing anything until somebody comes in here, because that's creepy. And we got 3 people in here, supposedly. And now it's gone back to 0. Crazy. But Renders, what's good with you, bro? I'm glad you came to hear me rant about this whole game. If you're still even here. Because, you know, the counts will be lying sometimes. Okay, so the counter says 0, but I know you're in here, bro, so I'm just gonna like push X. Got you, bro. So I'm guessing if you have to save the world, you should still be able to play. Well, there it goes. Creepy. And I'm not even in the like the little thing to prompt like to leave or anything. Okay. So this is what I'm going to be looking at for a little while I explain all this. Where's everybody at? Okay. Well, regardless. Rendered, my guy, you're here, so you're going to hear all this, because you've chosen to hear all this from me. Okay. So as far as what's going on with this move, and I can be as loud as I want because ain't nobody in this house with me. Freaking genius. Because first of all, if you saw what happened like Endgame with how everything went down, that was freaking insane. And with this move, they can do literally so much with the game now, or just legitly end it. And here's why. Point number one I'm making. we all know how, like, I think it was like PUBG, some other game that had like a little battle royale thing, was trying to come at Fortnite for like legal reasons and whatnot. And like, I don't know what they was trying to do per se, but I know they had a problem at Fortnite and they got to like the courtrooms and whatnot. So in regards to this, freaking genius, because technically they're saying that they're ending Fortnite, the end, whatever the case may be, and all this. So if they wanted to, they can legitimately leave. They don't have to do no more. Game over. Thank you for your money. We out. But that's one direction. And also another direction that they can go is they can have it like this. For I don't know how many days. The game's ended. Okay, cool. We followed up in court with what we said we was going to do, just in case like they lost a court case and whatnot, they actually do have to shut it down. They have stood by their word and legitly, as you can see, shut the game down. Nobody's playing it. You can't play. All you see is this freaking black hole. Can't do nothing. Now after the court stuff is said and done, like the little jurors, I forgot what that dude's name is, like the dude, like the little stick, like little thing. And now once he hits the little, and like dismiss, like PUBG wins, whatever the case may be, right? And they got what they wanted as for like Fortnite having to shut down and whatnot. This is them shutting it down. Because as you can see, nobody's playing it. They can't do anything with it. Legitly shut it down. Now I don't know if I quit this game and go back, if it will just go straight to here. And I haven't bought the full game yet, so I don't know if they can still like play it or whatever the case may be. I don't know how this is all working. I'm getting my bro to update me on that when he starts pulling up, because he actually bought the actual story, because he wasn't paid. Well, I bought it for him as a gift, so I'll get that update when I get it. But anyways, so you're saying that you can play it right now. You can play the story mode right now from what you bought, as in like the battle royale part. It's just that here, and you can actually play the story mode if you just like exit out of this. Is that what you're saying? Because that's the main question right now in regards to all of this. Okay, so story mode or not, if you paid for it, whatever the case may be, battle royale, from what I'm going off of what you're saying, you can't play anything. Creation, battle royale, and the story mode, if you have bought it, has officially shut down. I'm going off of what you're saying. So if they shut all the modes down, and this is all you're getting, that's them literally saying in court, we shut the game down. We're abiding by what the court is saying. I don't know any updates about it or anything like that. So I could just be wasting my time with all this, but I'm just saying this is a direction that they can go with this. So, like once everything's said and done, the court's trial is over and whatnot, they can reboot it back up for season 11, because technically they abided by what was being said, because they shut it down. This is them shutting down. Interesting. Basically, so like at some point, like when the court's done, like, alright, we did what we said to do. Fortnite's holding up their end. We ended the game and whatnot, and they can reboot it back up if they wanted to and start it all over again with season 11 and go from there. That's another viewpoint. They're abiding by the court, ending it until the final verdict's been given. Then after that, they're shutting it. I mean, they're making it come back, because like you can't be tried twice for the same crime or whatever the case may be, because it's already ended. I think that's how it goes. I could just be sounding dumb right now, but that's the thing. So if they're doing all of that as far as like a legal move to protect themselves, that within itself is completely genius. So those are the 2 points of views that I've given right now. They can either leave it here, go on with their lives, they've made the money, say screw everybody who bought this, that, and the third, whatever the case may be, and live gorgeous lives off of it. Or they're doing it as a legal move to abide by what's happening in court right now and ending it and shutting it down so they can reboot it back up. Or just on like a more relevant topic, it's like, how can I say this? The relevance of Fortnite has kind of decreased due to like Call of Duty coming out and all these other different types of shooters, Apex, whatever else anybody else is playing. So Fortnite's relevance has kind of gone down, but you know, they still have the sales, they're still doing this and they're still doing that. So technically, if you look at it, it's like a publicity stunt to get Fortnite to be more relevant. Because right now, if you go on Twitter, it's completely trending. And that's what I'm saying. They can do a lot with it. A safety move, a publicity move, a way out to avoid legal reasons or whatever the case may be, and so much more. So that's why I'm saying it's so interesting as to how this black hole right here is a means to an end, and plus so much more creation to it. Because with this, they're literally protecting themselves, making themselves relevant again, and then giving even more mystery into the lore of Fortnite. Because I'm not even going to hold you guys. Before this happened, I haven't played Fortnite or even like thought about anything of it for the longest time. Fortnite has not been in my mind, it has not been relevant, and I have not touched it. I had to update it just so I can get this. So that's just my own credibility towards like how Fortnite has been irrelevant to myself. So continuing on with what I'm saying, another way that they can use this to their advantage is just how like just basically just going off the game. If I'm completely wrong as if when I'm talking about in regards to like the legal reasons about like whatever's going on with court with PUBG, I don't know what's going on with it, but I know that Fortnite is in the court about copyright or whatever the case may be. My point exactly. It trended in a matter of seconds when everything went down. The dude Ninja said something about it, and he's probably hip to everything that's going on because, you know, that man's Ninja, but who cares? I'm not worried about that man. I'm talking about how Fortnite can, like, profit or end all of this with what they're currently doing right now. Because it seems like game's done. The end, like they're all saying. There's a live stream going on with it may even be more, I don't know. But Fortnite's holding a stream that's live right now with just this. And note, they made sure to do it with no comment box. We can't talk to each other, we cannot interact with each other. Publicity, adding on to the mystery. The Twitter page, completely black. Instagram, completely black. All of their social media went black. And in my Discord, somebody, I don't know if that's true or not, but they said like, the end, thanks for your money, and then they call everybody like the B word and whatnot. I don't know if that's true, because you know how like you can have these page that's like, that has the check next to it to mean it's verified, but it'd be fake whole time, just because it's like hype and whatnot. I don't know if that's true, but that's another way to go. We got your money, haha, bye. Forget the legal reasons, forget the dances, forget the copyright, all that. Just gone. Completely over and done with. Just going off of that angle too, freaking genius. Like, I found out about all this like when I got to work, because my Discord hit me up about it, and I was like, oh really, let me look into this. And the event in which it happened, whether you was at the loading screen or actually in game, was completely cinematic and just like the most craziest thing to watch. And I would also like to add the fact that literally no other game has done anything like this. What game updates itself almost, I'm not gonna say every day, but like every few days, every month, in what case, with like online things, area changes, gun changes, environment, like nobody's done anything like this. Like, they are completely geniuses in the way of how they're marketing and how they're going along with the game, and like the lore of it and how they even put it in real life. Shout out to MatPat, because he was the one who like came up with all this too. He didn't come up with it. He addressed it in the theory that he had. Like, it's just so insane with what they're doing with this right now. Like, I'm not gonna say like this was the high point of my day or anything, but I was like completely shocked and bewildered when I heard this news. I'm not fanboying. I don't really care about Fortnite in general. I could care less about it. But like, it was still a cool game. It wasn't my type of game. I'm not going to be on it every day. And I know a lot of little children appeal to it and whatnot. And I'm not one of these little kids. I have better things to do. I have a job. I have a life. I have a Discord. And like, I play Tekken. And I do a variety of other things. So this is literally crazy about how they're doing all of this. Literally brought the relevance back. They have a way out. They have a hype way to introduce Season 11. And so much more. And like, even like a legal way out. And it's just like, bro, what game has done this? This is what games need to have. This is what updates are about. Right, in Tekken, we just get a new freaking menu and DLCs that take all the time in the world to come out and whatnot. Like, this is literally, in my opinion, it's literally revolutionary. In regards to like how these people at Fortnite and the companies think. Like, who gets around in like at like a round table? Okay, Fortnite's becoming dead. How can we make it relevant? Give me ideas. Then like the little shy guy in the corner's like, we can just end the game. What are they talking about? And they like, like throw stuff at them like in the hilarious cartoons, get tomatoes, like, all that kind of stuff. But then he explains it. Genius. Give that man a raise. Now, how can we do this? As Liquid Adam is currently saying, make a black hole. What? And make it happen in game and even in the lobby. They'll never see it coming. Hashtag Persona. But anyways, like, it's freaking crazy, bruh. And yes, I do know the game Undertale. And that's another thing too, 'cause since I play Undertale, this is like the whole genocide ending. When you kill everybody, the next thing you know, you get a black screen. After meeting Char, he destroys the world, the next thing you know, you're basically here at a black screen, but just with wind. But in this case, a black hole. They took the lessons of Undertale and then applied it to this, but just with the freaking black hole. Freaking insanely genius. Nobody would think of anything like this. Like, who has the mental capacity and the money to think of things like this and give all these updates? It's freaking amazing. And I'm glad you said something like that too. Because, like I said, I haven't even touched on the lore of the game. Because I don't even know the freaking lore of the game. So if they have, like, real life events going on in our world, reality, with, like, literal Fortnite Easter eggs and whatnot. One sec. Yeah, I saw that, but like I don't know too much about it. And that's what I'm saying. It also has to do with the lore of the game. It's freaking amazing. So just going off of the fact of like, if they're not protecting themselves for legal reasons, if they're not ending the game, if they're not doing all this just for the hype of Season 11, and they're literally just doing it for lore purposes, once again, genius. Nobody will see that coming. Nobody thinks of things like this to implement within their games. This is revolutionary. I've never seen anything like this implemented in the game other than Undertale. But they did it in a way like just like for their lore and whatnot, but not like in the online game. This is not an RPG. This is a freaking battle royale game where you aim to be number one in the match. That's all it is. Whether it's with a team or by yourself. That's amazing. And just going into I don't know too much about the lore, to be honest with you. There's a whole thing going on with scientists, Fortnite stuff, being a loop, which is why they keep repeating the battle royale. So much. That's what I'm saying. All you're doing is shooting at other people and trying to be number one, but they come up with crazy things like this. And just looking at the black hole itself right now, it's kind of cool. Because it's just like a literal rotation of like a flashing light. The music is kind of creepy though, I'm not even going to hold you. Stormy, what's good, bro? Hope you're feeling okay. I'm just over here ranting on about like how this game's like, how this right here is genius. I mean, you can go ahead and sleep to this black hole. I'm not, because that's creepy to me. I'll wake up being scared, like, oh, what? Black hole, no. Like, no, not at all. But like I said, if it's calming to you, to each their own, go ahead, you got it. But at the same time, like, it's kind of like a little laptop thing. Like, like screensaver, like when the computer goes to sleep or something. So it's kind of cool like that. But just going off of what I've said so far, and kind of like wrapping everything up, just based off what I've said, a way to avoid how can I say this? You're avoiding legal things by technically shutting down the game, just in case the trial, or whatever the case may be, or whatever's going on with that, is about to be like decisive and like, or it already has been. I don't know. I really don't. But a way of protecting themselves, a way of giving themselves publicity, a way to give more lore, a literal way out if they want to end it, And I said something else, and a way to just advance the lore. And that's the thing. I don't have the exit button. There's nothing to press here. I guess just like, how can I say this? If I want to exit the game, I just gotta quit. Because I guess on PC or whatever, there's like an exit button. There's no exit button for me. So, yeah. Percival, what's good, bro? Because I heard you was gonna try to play this game tonight. Well, guess what? This is what you're going to be playing this whole time. Nothing. Because it's not there anymore. This is just amazing to me. Like, this was like really like the hype point of my day. This is really amazing. Like, when I found out about this, like when I got home from work, I told my bro about it, I told my girl about it, and it's just like thinking about it, and even just examining the lore, it's just like, wow, this is really smart for so many reasons. Why 3 socks? I don't know how to pronounce that. But what's up with you? How you feeling? It'd be like that. Yeah, Sans being in Super Smash. Yeah, if you're a crazy Undertale fan, then yeah. I'm not in the match, so that's why I don't have an exit button. That's wrong, bro. Because whether you was in the match or in the lobby, this is the conclusion of what happened throughout everything. Because you missed the beginning of the stream where I just booted up the game. And then everything just shut down. You have to look up for yourself how this happened and the cinematic events in which made this happen. Because in game, it led you to this. In the lobby, it led you to this. Just completely mind-blowing. Like, let's make ourselves relevant again by giving a mystery and literally shutting ourselves down. I guess. But either way, in the match or not, this is what happened. What, are you gonna X out the match and go back to the main menu or the lobby? There is no lobby anymore. There's a secret minigame to the screen. Tell me about it, because I would love to play it. Because that's an interesting Easter egg within itself, giving a minigame to play with the freaking black screen. So please enlighten me to it, because I know nothing about it. That's why I'm here, the rant. Up, up, down, down, left, right. Square, circle, circle X. I know the up, up, down, down, left, right part, but I forgot the... Let me just Google it. Okay, let's try it. Up, up, down, down, left, right. Circle X, options. Wow, that's crazy. Did they get permission from Konami to do this? First of all, see, this is another genius thing about this. Like, who does this? Oh yeah, we're gonna input the Konami code so they can play a minigame doing this. Like, what? Like, really? Like, what? Yo! They had this in season 9. So you could do this in season 9? All with the Konami code, bruh. Who thinks of this? This literally just emphasizes what I'm talking about right now. What's up, cutie bunny? So what, do you just keep on doing this? Is there an end to this this minigame? I'm missing a heck of comments because I can't focus on gameplay and then talk. How many likes do you get? Like, what's really going on here? Because you have a hamburger shooting out, from what it looks like, pineapples. Pizza and pineapples. But it's a burger shooting this out and you're playing as the pizza. Why would a hamburger be doing this? And you have unlimited lives. So it's just literally about how long you want to go and keep on playing this game to make a high score for yourself. But if that's the case, then wouldn't the score be higher than what it is right now? Yo, and that's another thing. If you play near, then you know what's that song? Dang, I have it in my phone too. We're gonna shine it bright. The Weight of the World. That's what it was. Yeah, if they just added the Weight of the World here, that'd be a near reference. Well, this is kind of better than me just ranting about it, so now I can actually, like, you know, like, just focus on something, and, like, I'm over here playing basically Galactica with unlimited lives. Over here trying to make a high score that's completely irrelevant to everything. But wow, did they get permission from Konami to do this though? Up, up, down, down, left, right, circle X. Wow. But why is a hamburger shooting pineapples? I don't understand. Just to make you go through what I went through when I was at college. I was playing Nier, right? And I was at the end of the game, and I didn't have Wi-Fi, so I couldn't get past it. And the next day I had to get Wi-Fi to properly beat the game, and I didn't know. I don't know how to spell it. Okay, well, I'm not about to sit here and continue playing this for like a whole hour. And I want to focus on the comments as well, so I'm just going to like calm down with all that for now. Galactica? I said that. Galaga. I'm thinking about like Battleship Galactica. Like that's like an actual show and game. Galaga. Thank you, Dewan. Appreciate you. I'm over here getting things wrong. I said Galactica. My dad used to play that game. That had like a whole storyline and a whole drama, TV show. It was crazy. But yeah, Galaga. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. Now let me catch up on the comments real fast because I have not been paying attention. Yeah, Thanos won. Yeah, definitely. The power of Lumbago. I don't think Lumbago is going to do anything in this. I appreciate you too because I just got caught up, so thank you so much for correcting me. You have not gone unnoticed. But no, I'm just reading the comments. I was reading about what was being said while I was playing that silly game, which I'm currently about to play again because I have nothing else to do but except talk. A freaking pizza. I don't like how I died so fast. But why keep this mechanic going for something like this if the game's over? Technically, if you look at it, since they still have this... Actually, no! Yo! That's insane. I just thought about a new theory. So, basically, right, they're going off the fact, let's say like they're still worrying about like courts and whatnot and PUBG and whatnot and how they're doing this, that, and the third and whatnot, and whatever the case may be. You said Leroy Smith's trapped in the black hole? Lumbago? That's freaking hilarious. The lobby's a black hole. I mean, I suppose. So how will you get back to the real game? But anyways, back to my theory. It can't be the end of Fortnite if they made it as to where you can still do that mini game. If they really meant it was the end, and if they had like the little pizza versus hamburger thing since season 9, they're not ending Fortnite, because that's just stupid. But going back to my theory about the legal standpoint in regards to it, they're giving PUBG what they want right now temporarily by just reducing this to the black screen. And then, if you know about the Konami code, which people probably don't even know about at this point, then it's just like a Galaga type thing, where you just shoot. This is what they've reduced the game to, and it's genius. Yeah, like I said, they give it more relevance by doing things like this. So if it does come back, if and when, or if they just decide to shut it down, or whatever the case may be, then when they bring it back up again, I'm not even going to hold you. I think I might play Fortnite for a week as well, just for appreciation out of this big publicity stunt. Because this is the effort that we need to have with the video games nowadays. This is literally mind-blowingly insane with how they do this. PUBG's not doing this. Apex is not doing this. What's another battle royale, or whatever they want to be nowadays? Black Ops is not doing this. Modern Warfare did not do this. Rainbow Six did not do this. That'd be funny. But none of these shooter games or other battle royale games have gone this far into the lore, into planning, into updates or anything like this just for what's going on right here. It is incredibly genius. A freaking black hole with a freaking minigame. With a freaking minigame. Wait. I just thought about something else. Listen, I've come across that opinion too, and even if they are starting for season 11, it's pure genius that they will go this far to do it. Why do you say things, bruh? Like, I'm over here having a serious discussion about Fortnite and the theories and what they're trying to do with this, and you're over here giving idiotic theories like that just to spite me. Come on, bro. But anyways, I'm not even paying attention to that. Whatever. You guys, all theories can be valid no matter how crazy they are. But that aside, continuing my point, which I now lost because I can't remember what it was. I remember now. even if they're stalling for season 11 by just doing something like this and giving the service a rest, or whatever you want to call it, wholeheartedly genius. Like, this is making me care about the lore of Fortnite and how deep it goes. Because, like I said, I checked out at like season like 3 or 4, to be honest with you. Then I come back like to season 9, I'm like, okay, you know, that's cool. Then I hear about season 10, I didn't even download it because I was still on the other season, and now I'll come back to this. Freaking amazing. But I just got my theory back. So, no, I've grown. I'm not even going to entertain all that. But anyways, as I'm saying, right, my other theory. If you've played Nier Automata, right, and gotten to the point where everybody died, we all know about that little mini game with the weight of the world playing in the background. If I had the streaming necessities right here, I will wholeheartedly play that song while I talk to you all and play that little cheeseburger game. Never mind. I have an excellent idea. So I'm gonna play this for purposes for myself. I'm not gonna tell you my idea. But anyways, as I was saying, the ending to Nier Automata, right, was basically a little mini game like this where you have a ship, you have 3 chances, and you fight in the credits, right? Now, the theme of the season, or whatever it was... Be quiet, Render, you don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, the reason being of how you had to do this... That wasn't my score. No, you're not even letting me finish the theory. So basically, right, with Nier, right, everything ended, you only had 2 robots left and literally everybody else died. And you had to fight the credits, like in order to save the people who you cared about and whatnot, right? And the theme of this season, if I'm correct, please correct me if I'm wrong, is save the world, right? So what if they're using this mini game, like how they did in Nier, in order for you to save the world? Because first of all, you need to find it. Like, here's the steps that they can go as far as this. You would need to first off be smart enough to even put in the Konami code to get this mini game, and then you need to get a high enough score as to where you resurrect Fortnite into what it usually is from some unknown source. This pizza and finding these hamburgers could be like something that's way deeper than what it is, just based off of like other games and whatnot. Because there has to still be a reason as to why you can play this game, despite the fact that it was in season 9 or whatever the case may be. So what if you're literally saving the world, the universe, the reality of Fortnite by being a pizza and fighting a giant hamburger that's shooting pineapples at you for hours on end? Because there has to be a reason behind this dumb mini game. But just from like me saying this, it would have been funny if they used like the tomato to do all this, because you know, like Tomato Town, R.I.P. But I digress. A pizza and the hamburger can still be relevant to whatever may be going on. So, wow, bruh. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to make a video about this. But I didn't say I'm gonna make a video about this. I'm gonna have to work faster though. If I do decide to make a video, of course. But yeah, I think that theory holds up. If they're literally pulling a near automata on us, and we have to play this little dumb mini game to revive Fortnite, that's within itself is still amazing. Now, if it actually did end, going off of that viewpoint, and they just left it at this mini game, then that's hilarious. But at the same time, if they really ended it, why would they add on this mini game? Why would they keep this here? I don't think that makes sense. Or if this is literally what the game turned into. And plus, just considering the high score, right? And going off of that and going to house like only at like 96,000, that within itself is questionable and interesting with as well. Who set those high scores? Why didn't they keep on playing longer? If it just doesn't make sense. There has to be a reason behind this. So the end with the little pizza versus hamburger mini game doesn't make sense. And why is the top score so low? And if you have unlimited lives to do all this, why is the top score so low? So this is why I'm currently trying to address all this right now. And I feel like the minigame now is the point behind all this. So I myself will take the liberty of trying to crack this by this dumb minigame, if there is even something to be cracked. And I'll even stay up for all this. I got work tomorrow and I don't care anymore because this is really interesting. What turned into this to a discussion video has turned into me using a pizza to shoot hamburgers while talking about theories behind Fortnite. I feel like that within itself is highly idiotic and stupid. But at the same time, it's genius. Yeah, let's make the player wonder about Fortnite rant and whatnot, about what's going on while they use a pizza to find a hamburger. Let's make them look stupid. And if that's the case, mission accomplished, because I'm definitely doing that right now. Another excellent point, Render. Unlimited lives. You can literally keep on going for however long you want. And I'm just going off of what City said. It doesn't make sense. You're in a black hole and this is what the world's been reduced to, but yeah, I can still play as a pizza and fight hamburgers. Highly interesting. Honestly, where's Matt Pat, bruh? He needs to be live streaming this. That man probably sleep. But then again, I don't know where he lives, so I don't know the time differences and whatnot. Because that could be critical. And how long is this gonna go on for, too? I don't know if this just like happened like today or like it's been like days or whatever the case may be. You said Obama? Yo. Yeah, he can definitely crack the mystery. I don't know about all that, Render. Get out of here with that. That thing talked. Where's my man's Phoenix Wright? Okay, 72,000. No difficulty increase. Well, there was, but now it's just going back down. And I'm just like baffled as to why, like, I don't get it. And I'm just player 1. And this should be my name tag. I mean, my gamer tag. So, once again, what's really going on here? I mean, if it's a illusion, that'd be interesting within itself, but when does the illusion end? This within itself is very meme-worthy. 83,000. Okay, so as far as myself, I feel like I should just go ahead and try to just go for a low score of 100,000 and just go from there. And I'll go ahead and screenshot that and just continue moving with it. And then I'll post it to Twitter and say the mystery deepens. But I'm pretty sure everybody already knows about this. What do you mean about Chapter 2? I'm not hip. Can you please explain? Was there some, like, rumors to this or something? Does this have something to do with the lore? Because I am not too Fortnite savvy. That's a good question, Rendered. And I'm not the person to answer it. Because I don't even know myself. And it continues. And I'm almost positive now that that high score is completely false. Quite possibly. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna exit out of this. And try it again just to see the high score now. Because it should be myself because I already surpassed it. And if it still says I'm in third place, interesting. Okay, so playing that mini game and having Yo as the top scorer was completely false. Okay. That within itself thickens the plot. Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, and Charlie, welcome to the stream, because I definitely didn't say anything like that either. At this point, I don't know, and I feel like I'm starting to see like weird stars coming out the black hole and whatnot, and I'm not sure if that was like there before, or if now I'm just like being paranoid and like over analytic about it. I can't talk, but either way, because that whole pizza game could be a distraction to something. And the score doesn't change even when you beat it. So it's like you're literally wasting your time trying to do it. So does that have anything to do with saving the world? Or maybe the names of the top two players mean something. Or maybe I'm just wholeheartedly wrong and off track and just focused on the minigame that's still here just because they forgot to take it out. And they're literally just doing it for purposes about, as I was what I was referring to before, in regards to legal reasons and trying to avoid them. Season 11 hype to make Fortnite more relevant again, anticipation for Season 11, etc., etc. Either way, all of this is highly interesting. And I don't know what to make of it. That's what I'm saying. If this is what it's done, what it's reduced to, and if this is really it, then it's crazy. And what's up, Hoochie? Glad you can make it, even though you don't like Fortnite. But this is what it's been reduced to, so you may like it now. Interesting. Alright, you have a good night. Well, either way, because I've actually been talking and ranting for about a whole hour now over speculation about what's going on with this and playing a dang freaking pizza versus hamburger mini game. Alright, if I'm not asleep, I'll try to come through to it, Render. But I may be asleep, so I'm not even going to hold you about that. And it's way past my bedtime in general, so yeah, there's nothing more to really say. This is awesome. I like how it's been done. And it's just amazing. And of course, make sure everybody supports everybody. So, I'm done with my speculation. I hope you've enjoyed my opinions and what I've had to say in regards to it, and my ideas and my theories. I feel like I should have made a video about this, like an actual video and not a live stream in regards to this. But I ain't doing all that because I ain't got the time to do all that. And I felt like this was better. Yeah, go ahead. Do that, and then I'll shut it down. In the meantime, I guess, more pizza versus hamburger. Highly interesting. Okay, so now that that's taken care of, I can go ahead and end this now. So, if you haven't already, go ahead and check out Stormy. And I guess I'm gonna catch y'all later, and we'll see what happens with this black hole stuff, and if this is really the end of Fortnite. Either way, doesn't really matter to me, because I play Tekken and not Fortnite. So, but like I said before, this is highly genius for both legal reasons and for the fact of just the lore behind this the game or whatever it may be. So, good night, y'all, and we'll see what goes on, what happens with this. So, you guys have a good rest of the day, night, whatever it may be, and I'll catch y'all later. Thank you for coming through to hear me out.